So we successfully saved the village of Horan, and we got...
I remember that.
Embla, and she implied that there was some sort of time travel shenanigans going on, and we have to go to the north.
Right, like this whole thing is a Groundhog Day scenario.
Possibly.
That she might be the only one who remembers.
Correct. Maybe. It's unclear. But yes. Welcome back to Character Select, now that we've recapped. It has been 5 months since we've played this game. I think it was in January.
That sounds right.
And then life's exploded, and, bad things
happened.
As they do. And, it took us a while to get back to it, but we're back. We're back to Skald against the Black Priory, where our superhero, Selrin, the One-Eye officer, with his magic sword of the Lake Blade that we totally stole from an undead guy. I forgot that.
Who did we steal that from?
We found it in a crypt, and then he was like, "Give me the blade," and we were like, "Nah," and then we killed him.
Oh, yeah, we were like, "No, fuck that," and then we took it. Right.
Masterwork full plate of presents. Why do we not... Oh, because he's got better armor. Okay. But yeah, we've successfully saved the village of Horan from the horrible nightmares and monsters that were ravaging it, and the father, that was his name. And we saved Embla, and Embla says we gotta go north, so we're gonna try that.
Because we're still on the first island.
We're still on the...
Right?
Yes.
Like, there's multiple islands or something? Sneak away. Sneak away.
Doodle-doo. Perfect. You'll bring glory to thine ancestors. Alright. So we need to go into the sea cave. Because this is where the smuggler captain is, remember?
Oh, right.
The guy that was chained to the wall.
I think 2 of our people are poisoned, or are they wounded?
They are...
Oh, weakly diseased.
Yeah, they'll be fine. They'll live, probably. This guy? No. This... Yeah, where is the captain?
She was on the dock last time.
No, it's a he.
Like, we had to go... Or...
Yeah, here he
but
is,
I feel like we had to go all the way up and around. Oh.
Yeah, here it is. No, never mind.
No. I'm telling you, it's on the dock.
That's not the right button.
That was not the right button. That was the console input. I didn't know this game had a console input.
It's old school.
Clearly. Yeah, I feel like we had to go all the way around and then down.
Let's talk. Show me what you have for sale.
He's a vendor.
Sell that. Get rid of some stuff here, why not? A fine longsword. It's not good. It's not great. It's fine.
It's just fine.
He has...
It will suffice.
Fine full plate of toughness.
Ooh.
Fine scale mail of survival. That's interesting. Accurate fine mace. Keen masterwork warhammer. Masterwork mail coif of thievery. Coif? I don't know.
Coif? I don't know. It's one of those words that I've only ever read and never heard accurately pronounced.
Sunstone Ring of Awareness.
You do coif your hair, which is spelled similarly, so I don't know.
+1 to dodge. I find it fascinating that the items in this game, like the magic in this game, is less about making the item stronger and more about increasing your stats.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, here's the ship. Can we hop on? We can. There he is. Iago is... okay.
There's Iago.
So it's been 5 months, everybody. I don't remember the voices. We're just going to make them up again. I know that
this guy
was Inigo Montoya. I remember that.
Yes, he is.
Iago is thoughtfully pacing the deck of the Weather Maiden, securing cargo and tightening knots. The banality of the tasks appears contrary to his flamboyant personality, but speaks of a deep love for the vessel. Inigo Montoya. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Selrin, you look right. The maiden is shipshape, and we are ready to sail at your command.
Then let's set sail.
Music to my ears. We are ready when you are. Just know that you must finish your business here in the sea caves before we go. Leave no belonging behind or errand undone. My men and I will block off the land entrance to hide the sanctuary from would-be intruders and Imperial scum.
We've done everything we need to do, right?
I believe so. Let's just double check.
Why does Embla have no hit points?
That's a good question. We did not find all the lost sailors because a couple of them died. That's fine. We did this one, the Shrine of Presence.
We did.
On an island directly east, somewhere on an island of Errol north of Idra, one of the small islands in the archipelago of the Outer Isles, Gradla's western coast near the volcano. So it's not on this island.
Right.
I've been asked to travel to the island of Errol. It lies a short distance north of Idra, but still south of Gradla. There I must find the Tower of Ash and venture to learn more of its plight, the plight of its master.
Oh yeah, that was like a random quest we got, right?
And a strange man on Idra who beseeched us to travel to an island just north of Idra called Errol and seek out the Tower of Ash. Apparently his master is somehow in dire straits and in need of aid. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, it's just like on the road, basically.
Okay. And then I rescued Embla, but we found that there is no way to return to the mainland whilst the Outer Isles is engulfed in this madness. Embla is convinced the calamity is somehow caused by the discovery of an ancient site known as the Black Priory on the island of Gradla. Gradla is located to the north of Idra, and we must find a ship and crew willing to take us there. Yeah, so we're good.
I guess we're good then.
Then I shall give the order. My crew and I will maneuver the Maiden out and into open orders and await you there. Board when you are ready, and though we may be sailing towards our doom, we are certainly sailing towards great adventure. The Weather Maiden is expertly guided out of the sea cave and now lies at anchor, awaiting your arrival. There it is.
Let's do it.
Hey, we're on a boat.
Oh, now we get to boat? Cool.
The Make Camp button changes appearance. Click on it to explore the ship you're currently on. Okay.
Neat.
While on the ship, it's possible to rest and reorganize, cook, craft items, and even do some limited bartering. There may also be characters to talk to. You're done interacting with the ship and crew. Interact with the ship's helm to go back to the overland map. Cool.
Oh. Okay.
The ship is alive with nervous energy as the crew scuttles back like pieces of some well-crafted machinery. Though your journey is bound to be fraught with danger, there is little doubt that being back at sea has done the crew well. True to his idiom, Iago swings in on a rope in a dramatic fashion, landing elegantly next to you. It is good to feel the wind on our faces, no? We are about to leave the fjord, and from there we may set our course north towards Gradla.
Good to hear.
Which is the northernmost island. It's cold and barren, it's sparsely settled, and legend has it, it's sited at a ruined monastery known as the Black Priory. Adler's Helm, okay. Iago scans the horizon ahead. The Leviathan no doubt stalks us, so we must be careful from now on. We must keep to coastal waters and pray to the maidens that our speed will keep us safe. Nevertheless, we must take every precaution. From now on, I'll have posted double lookouts, and I'll be manning the helm myself.
I trust we are in the best of hands.
Indeed you are, Selrin. Indeed you are, Selrin. Come see me in my chambers below later if you wish to talk further. Iago bows and leaves. It's out there. I can feel it. You turn to see Embla standing behind you, the Leviathan. It hungers.
What is it?
I suspect the Deep Ones called it here. Though who is the master and who is the servant, I cannot tell. Certainly older than them.
You owe me answers, Embla. Idra is behind us, and I need to know why we're risking our lives on this fool's errand.
I do, and now is as good a time as any. Embla takes you below deck, and you find a small corner in the hold that is as close to privacy as can be found on the cramped vessel. She takes a deep breath, as if she is about to plunge into freezing water, and begins talking. 2 years ago I was, let's say, put on the trail of a rumor that an expedition had been mounted to the Outer Isles, more accurately to an island north of Idra by the name of Gradla. It is a cold and barren place, but it is allegedly the location of an ancient monastery referred to as the Black Priory.
The Black Priory?
Though you've never heard the name before, it echoes in your mind as if stirring old memories. The site was built a full age into the past, and for millennia it stayed unnoticed and far removed from the affairs of the Empire. So much so, in fact, that it virtually passed out of historical record centuries ago. No small feat in an empire built on the backs of its archivists and record keepers.
Indeed.
And thus it would have remained if it wasn't for the boundless ambition of a group of powerful men known as the Cabal. I don't know who it was that whispered in their ear, but something convinced them that the Black Priory was not forgotten. It was willfully expunged.
Why?
Not for the monastery itself, but what was said to lie underneath it. Embla grabs her wrist and leans in while her voice drops ever so slightly. The monks built the priory to guard something. A grave. An ancient tomb from the earliest days of the Empire. And if the priory's existence was truly lost to history, it means that at some point, the very Empire itself must have aided in the conspiracy of silence.
But who could be buried there to warrant such extreme measures?
I cannot tell you exactly how I know this, but I have not a single shred of doubt. What lies buried under that priory is the corpse of a Magos Emperor. Not only that, but it must be one of the first and oldest of the line.
That can't be.
It can and it is. Not all of the corpses of the first emperors can be accounted for, and interment in the Eternity Vale did not begin until centuries after Gallien's ascension, which is... At the end of the reign of the first emperor, Gallian, he is said to have ascended and become one with the Reticulum, which is the magic field around the planet. This was taken as a sign not only of his divinity, but the divinity and legitimacy of every Magos emperor since then. Gallien's ascension, GA, is used today as the start of the modern imperial calendar. Good to know. The Cabal knew it to be true, and as do I. Their expedition arrived at the island of Gradla a few months ago. I suspect they breached the tombs underneath the temple a few weeks later. Whatever they found there, its reticular reverberations were powerful enough to throw all of the Outer Isles into madness.
And now we're sailing into the heart of madness.
Embla smiles weakly. He's calling out to me. I can feel it in every ounce of my being. Unfortunately, I'm not the only one to hear the call. Like sharks drawn to blood in the water, other things are drawn to it as well. Things from outside.
What are you talking about?
Embla swallows hard and her voice drops to a whisper. The dragon. It's awakening and its 7 eyes are fixed on the Outer Isle and the Black Priory. The nearby lanterns flicker. Crawling tendrils of madness stretch greedily towards the Priory. It hungers for the holy corpse, and if it reaches it... Embla halts, and for a moment struggles to control her breathing. You know I'm right. You can feel it in your guts. There is no other path out of the Outer Isles except that which leads to the Black Priory and the secrets it holds. Embla slumps and sighs. She looks exhausted, and for a moment you see her as the quiet and aloof youngling you once knew.
I have more questions.
Ask! Now is the time!
So I just like to take a moment and appreciate the fact that this is a D&D inspired, fantasy, but it doesn't feel like one.
Mm-hmm.
That's not easy to do.
It isn't.
So props to the writers.
Yeah. It feels like Call of Cthulhu met up with D&D and then had some kind of weird merging.
Yeah, and I appreciate how difficult it is to make a party-based fantasy not feel generic, and they are kicking ass at it.
I agree.
Alright, so what if it's the corpse of an emperor?
When powerful magi pass, their corpses retain much of their reticular attunement. Emperors are amongst the most powerful of all magi, and needless to say, their corpses are a source of great power. It's not without reason the imperial corpses of the Eternity Vale are guarded so jealously by the Sepulchites. Which is...
I like this idea about a magical reason for the relic tradition.
Like a reliquary?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. But an emperor buried on Gradla.
It sounds incredible, but as I said before, there are corpses from the earlier dynasties that have been lost to history. There were emperors that were prescribed by the Magi. Mayn't he be the corpse of one of these forgotten emperors that has been found on Gradla? But there's more.
I'm almost afraid to ask.
Latter-day emperors are but a shadow of the rulers of old in terms of power. If this is truly an emperor of the Primarian dynasty, and it has lain undisturbed for all these millennia, the power contained within it will be immense. Enough to remake the Empire itself, or topple it utterly.
Powerful enough to rend reality itself?
So it seems. My belief is that the conjuncture is caused directly by the discovery of the Holy Corpse. Its raw power has drawn the attention of that which lingers in darkness, and now its tentacles are slowly closing in around us. For a moment you think you hear crude chanting in the darkness. Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind. How do you fit into all of this?
Embla sighs and picks her nails thoughtfully. The corpse buried beneath the Priory, it calls out to me. I cannot tell you exactly when it began, but the beckoning intensified greatly once the tomb seals were broken. Now it's almost unbearable, and it's growing stronger by the day.
But why you?
There are things I'm not ready to talk about. Things from my past, from when we were young together. What I will say is that I sense certain things. Things that are hidden to most other people. Some magi see them too, but I think that, unlike them, I was born with the ability. I believe this is why the corpse calls out to me.
I'm not sure I understand.
To be honest, I'm not sure I understand it myself. What I do know is that the calling I feel is real. Reaching the Priory before the Regent succumbs to the conjunction is critical. In fact, I fear the survival of the entire Empire hangs on it. I know this, and so do the Cabal.
Tell me more about the Cabal.
The rise of the Cabal is the surest sign that the power of the Magi Emperors is waning. Even a decade ago, such consolidation of power into lay hands would be unthinkable. But the Cabal is shrouded in secrecy and will go to any lengths to keep it that way. What few rumors I have heard claim that certain lay nobles and freelanders are prominent among their ranks, men and women of great wealth and even greater ambition. I cannot tell you what their ultimate design is, but these people are no amateurs to power. Amateurs to power.
Amateurs.
They no doubt realize what lies beneath the Priory and the impact its recovery will have on the course of the Empire. I also believe that if they were to achieve their end goal, it would spell disaster for us all.
I had some more questions.
So, we've asked the first three.
Oh yeah, so do we stand a chance at rescuing the people who were taken from Horan?
No, I suspect they are already dead. Or worse.
You lied to Marcus.
Would you rather I was as blunt to him as I am to you? Better they have a sliver of hope. There are still trials ahead for Marcus and the Horanites that would do them no good to face it with a broken heart.
Enough for today. We'll talk again later.
Embla leans back and massages her temples. Yes, I'm here for you when you need to talk, but I agree. Let's say it's enough for today. She stands up slowly. I'm going to go lie down. Ship travel does not agree with me.
The maiden sets sail.
Alright. So, according to our journal...
I genuinely didn't...
Go ahead.
I did not think that we were going to get full control over the ship. I figured we were going to have to pick a destination.
Kinda same. So there's an island directly east that has the Shrine of Intellect. That's kind of our next...
So we have to go all the way around.
Oh, don't go too...
But remember,
don't go too far
Don't
out.
go too deep. Don't go too deep. Stay close.
So, she said something about the dragon with 7 eyes. That's the dragon that shows up every time we die.
Oh.
Hey, this looks like an island. This might be a shrine.
It might. Or...
Aha!
Oh.
Oh, shit!
Whoa! Oh, shit.
Crabs.
Hello, crabs.
Crabulons. So Embla don't got shit. So let's...
Yeah, why is she almost dead?
Because we haven't rested, I don't know.
We forgot to do anything about that before we started combat.
We've meanwhile got... Okay, so Selrun goes first. So Cat gets in the water. And then you get over here and begin combat.
Okay.
Are you aware?
Which one will Cat kill?
I guess it doesn't matter. She's stealth, right?
Yeah, it shouldn't matter. Assuming she can get there and stay stealth. Which she can.
Murdered!
She moitalized them. That was pretty good. Oh, you should have left her in phalanx, but it's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Move up here and shoot the bastard. Critical hit! Murder!
Yeah, good kill. Just leave
block.
Embla out of this.
That one's panicking. That one hit for 1 damage. Nice. Nice.
Good crit.
Alright, she's Doesn't have the ability to move that far. Man, if I knew that there was, like, some kind of horrible monster kraken in the water, I wouldn't be getting anywhere near it.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh yeah, just wade in and kill the... Oh, okay. Wade in and kill these guys.
Are these exploding crabs?
Maybe? I don't know.
I think the one that Cat killed exploded.
Yes. I don't know what happened to the other ones. Chitin and some arrows. Alright. An ancient weathered Imperial Way Shrine stands before you. Despite its remote location, you suspect it still sees occasional use.
Pray at the shrine.
You kneel by the Way Shrine and begin to recite the Pilgrim's Prayer. Everybody gained the Blessing of Intellect.
Excellent.
Which is... Ooh, 100% disease resistance.
Bull in. Second row. On the right.
+1 intellect. So we got +1 presence and +1 intellect. It's just a +1 bonus.
Yep.
That's pretty sweet. And well worth taking. Yeah.
Okay, can we rest on the ship?
Can we rest on it? Probably. Ooh. Zara expertly mans the helm while keeping a steady eye on the horizon. She appears to revel in the fact that she's back at sea, and as she sees you, she lets out a howl of joy. By all the blind maidens! Is it good to feel the wind on my face again? This is the good life, no? Winds behind and adventure in front?
Yes. In the meantime, I had some questions.
Nothing I'd rather do than answer your question.
Yes. Arg! Is what I was supposed to say, like a pirate. Arg! Sorry.
Alright, so need a place to rest. Cabin down below next to the captain's quarters. And cook my food. And where's the cap? Alright, good to know.
Great. Good enough.
Steady as she does.
Steady as she does. Steady as she does?
Steady as she does, you know. Is this the guy? Nope, this guy's selling different stuff. Masterwork Full Helmet of Law. Ancient Gold Necklace of Survival. Keen Fine Longbow. Fine Studded Leather of Stealth.
Oh, nice.
That might be good, actually. Soak 4, Encumbrance 0, Weight 20. She's got Leather Armor of Agility, which is +1 to Agility.
Soak 4, Encumbrance 0.
But, yeah, Agility is way better because it boosts Stealth,
other things,
and Thievery, yeah.
Yep.
So she's already as good as she's gonna... Oh, hey, look, an oven.
It's our oven. Wait, not Cat.
Oh, right.
Is she...
Who is the best crafting? Embla has the best crafting.
Embla.
Craft me some cheese sandwiches and some eggs and bacon.
Go make me a sandwich, Embla.
I'm glad I saved you. Make me a sandwich.
We got lots of food, honestly. Yeah, we got tons of food.
Tons of food. A chest.
A chest.
Hey, Cap.
That's the captain's quarters.
How does the maiden treat you?
I'm guessing it's that one on the left, yeah.
Okay. One thing I did want to do is we could actually take him out. No, we can't. I honestly thought that we could put the captain in, but we can't. So I guess we're good.
Yep. Okay. Roland's got a level up, by the way.
I can't do anything while we're resting. We'll do it in the morning.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Eat this lapis ring of willpower? What? That's not what I'm looking at.
No.
Whatever. Entertain 2d6 plus 9 versus 12, 2d6 plus 3 versus 10. That's not great. But there's not much else you can do.
Yeah.
Roland can forage. You can... Right? Yeah, forage. Ivan can forage, and Embla can train. So now we just need to determine how we're going to eat. I like cheese sandwiches.
Delicious.
Get a little bit of bacon in there and just, delicious.
Add the bacon. It's at the top.
No, that's bacon. I'm looking for eggs and bacon. Right?
Oh.
Because we made some of that.
Is it the one on the right there?
That's honey.
Oh, that's honey.
Eggs and bacon!
Oh, there it is.
Worth 22 food? God damn.
Wow. Okay.
Sovereign successfully entertained his companions. Roland found a ration, 40 XP, 70 XP. No interruptions.
All right.
Well fed and rested 8 hours, recovering fully.
We should look at Roland, of course.
Yeah.
But then we should look at Drina and see if she can remove those diseases.
Good point. So Roland is already I think we were going towards Bloodthirsty.
I believe so, yes.
Executes an attack that automatically scores a critical hit if successful. Yeah.
Yep.
And then we got to figure out what to do with the rest of his points, because he ain't got shit. Smashing charge,
Right.
maybe.
Yeah. Oh. I've been
Nature Magic Expert. He's already a Ranger Master. Oh, that's what it is. Killing a marked target heals the party a small amount. That was the
Right.
explosion, I believe. Oh yeah, you immediately gain 1 attack if you get a critical hit. That was good.
Oh, yeah.
So now he is an Archer Master. Alright.
Nope, she doesn't have Cure Disease. Okay.
Do we have Cure Disease potions?
We have a lot of potions.
We do have 1
Oh, we
potion
do.
of Cure Disease.
1. Rowan's still a bit sick.
Yeah, but what's he a bit sick with? -1 agility, he's fine.
Yeah, he'll probably be fine.
He'll be fine.
Oh, we need more alchemist recipes.
It's true.
I wonder where we find more of those.
I don't think we've had really the opportunity to. Oh well.
Yeah.
Alright. Hold on.
Just okay.
No. There we go. Okay. So there was an island between Gradla.
Yeah. This one.
Fergal. Before you lies a small village surrounded by fields and orchards. The air is laden with the scent of fruit and the laughter of children, and the pastoral bliss stands in stark contrast to the rest of the Outer Isles. So this is a
I'm
trap.
immediately suspicious.
Did you see any dead bodies?
As long as
No.
we're in agreement.
Yeah. Did you see any dead bodies? No. Trap!
Yep.
As you approach the small cluster of quaint houses, you can't help but be struck by a feeling of calm and peace you've not felt in a long time.
Trap.
By the grace of the Golden Dead, it would appear a small sliver of life as it once was in the Outer Isles has survived, Drina says with a sad smile. Ahead on your right lies a tavern that looks exactly like the kind of tavern where the meals are hearty and the ale cooled just right. Your stomach growls at the thought.
Oh my god.
Cat stares, mouth agape, first at the tavern and then at you pleadingly. We're stopping there whether you want to or not. Looking around, you notice Roland has fallen behind the group and now stands, seemingly transfixed, a few steps behind you.
What's wrong, Roland? Is it a trap?
He blinks a few times with watery eyes and an expression that is hard to place. Families. Children.
What, feeling homesick?
He looks down, and for a moment you could have sworn he looks ashamed. Let's just get some bloody ale. His voice breaks in a way that is uncharacteristic for the laconic brute.
That is not what laconic means.
Taciturn brute would be a better word.
Yes.
As Roland slinks off, Ivan walks up to you. Cruel deeds scar those who perform them as much as their victims, and Roland is a man with many scars. You continue on your way, and for a moment, an irrational fear passes over you. Will you be able to return to the cold, brutal world at large if you spend too much time in this quiet little piece of bliss?
This village is one giant mimic. It's one giant mimic.
I don't disagree, but we will find out next time on Character Select. Dun dun dun! That's not what I want. I want this button. There we go. But thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. Hope you're glad to see this come back, because I'm glad to find out that we got a pretty easy recap right as we started back up again. Oh, thank you, Embla.